Recently, I was speaking to a young couple waiting the arrival of their first baby. They were very excited about this great event in their lives, but they were also apprehensive and a little bit worried. After all, this was all new to them. They were unsure as to how the birth of the child would affect or change their lives. And on another level, I can remember the days in elementary school at the close of every school year. Our teachers and parents would routinely take us to an outing to Willow Grove Park, which is now a mall. And I couldn't wait until I was the first in line for the big Thunderbolt roller coaster ride. I stood there with some fear about that first dramatic plunge that it would take, and then the slow, rhythmic climb to the top. You would get more and more nervous, but thoroughly enjoyed the exhilaration of that speedy descent. This was a great introduction to summertime. It was 3 months of real fun. The time of Advent is also a time of waiting and anticipation. It comes around every year at the beginning of December as a signal that Christmas is coming. We Catholics and other Christians know that this is a commemorative time because the original waiting period happened over 2,000 years ago. That young girl named Mary and her fiancé Joseph were happily awaiting the birth of Jesus, assured with some fear and anxiety, but also with great joy. Little did they know that their lives would drastically change too with this new arrival. Evidently, they were confident that this was God's plan, and so with total generosity they cooperated with the beginning of this whole new life, Jesus, into the world. This selfless action on their part has affected the whole world even to this day and will do so for all time. What do we look for when we begin a new day or a fresh season or a new year? Many times we stand waiting with fear and apprehension, giving cause for anxiety, worrisome thoughts. There's no mystery about what is coming, because we know with faith what to expect. Jesus is already here. He's with us. And every new experience will be accompanied with the realization that our lives have been changed forever. We are God's people. The kingdom of God has already begun. So why be afraid of the future while we're waiting? There can only be joy, happiness, satisfaction, and peace, knowing that God has visited His people and that Jesus is with us. We call Him Emmanuel, God with us. This Advent, this Christmas, this New Year, wait only on and for the Lord. He is born each time we love someone, each time we help someone, each time we give of ourselves to someone. How exhilarating can it get?